Chapter 1. On the last day of 5th grade, Ryan Ericksen clutched the one thing that he hoped would make his dad proud, the report card that reflected his improved grades for the semester. If he could get home before his dad sat down in front of the television for the night, he had a good chance of achieving his goal. He glanced at the clock above the gymnasium's set of double doors. It was 2:15, which meant he had 15 minutes to rush home and catch his dad coming through the garage door. Ryan tapped the heel of his foot on the bleachers as he waited for the right moment to make his mad dash home. Come on, come on. All he had to do was wait for the 6th graders to start performing their skits. Then all the teachers would be too distracted by the noise and the show to notice him sneaking out of school. On the last day of school, at all of the 4 schools he had been to since he started kindergarten, final scores from the week prior were handed out after recess. Then there was an awards ceremony in the gymnasium, which was usually followed by some sort of performance. This year, it happened to be a series of skits that the 6th graders put together. Finally, the first group of 6th graders thundered up the steps onto the stage and started their skit. Before Ryan stood up from his seat, he snickered as he watched his brother Derek, a 6th grader, act like an imbecile on stage. Derek was performing just as badly as he had the night before, in their shared bedroom. Ryan glanced at the clock again. It was time to go. He weaved his way through the crowd and down the bleachers, and then faked a trip to the bathroom. At the bathroom door, he glanced over his shoulder, and then hurried the rest of the way to an exit located at the side of the building. A few seconds later, he was sneaking outside and running home. But when he rounded the corner onto his street, his heart sank. The garage door was already up, and his dad's gray beat-up 4-door sedan was parked inside. Ryan pumped his legs harder, running as fast as he could. With any luck, he'd catch his dad before he had a chance to press the power button on the remote. He dashed through the front door, with his report card in hand, and plopped down on the couch next to his dad, who was sitting in his usual spot in front of the TV. His eyes were already affixed to his favorite reality show, and he gripped a bottle of beer in his hand. "Hey Dad, check this out," Ryan said, waving the report card in the space between them. "Not a single C this semester." His dad rolled his head against the back couch cushion, raised his eyebrows, and gave him a simple head nod. Ryan's smile faded. He had arrived too late. "Ryan, get in here," his mom called from the kitchen. He sighed and dragged himself off the couch. His mom stood in front of the open refrigerator door, staring at the empty shelves. "Go pack your bags." Ryan's heart did a little flip-flop.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?